But tell me, just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. We want to be free to ride. We want to be free to ride our machines without being hassled by the man. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
Welcome to another shit show on the Biker's Lifestyle Podcast with your host, Dirty and Tank.
All right, man, and away we go.
Yep. So, Zach.
Yes, sir.
Didn't you just message me? You just bought a motorcycle like 8 months ago?
Yep.
So you're brand new to riding, huh?
I had a dirt bike when I was a kid, but yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. When you were a kid, how old are you now?
I'm 25.
25. Well, I guess, let's. What pronouns would you like me to use?
No, I'm not.
I mean, your generation's big into that, so. Well, I'm a he, him. Tank, you will call Tank Sensei, because he's the number one Taekwondo instructor in Southern Florida.
Oh, yeah, that's
Zach,
me, all right.
by the way.
That's
Number
awesome.
one Taekwondo instructor. It's
Just
true.
Google it. Look it up. It's true. It's on the internet.
He's got a samurai sword.
I do actually have a samurai sword, but that's in Wisconsin.
I got you. That's cool. I always like
Deadly
swords.
with it, though.
Doesn't everybody have a samurai sword?
I haven't gotten mine yet. I got a couple guns, but no swords.
Uh-oh. You just got put on a watch list.
Hey. We're in South Carolina. We're all good over here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, where are you at in South Carolina?
Rock Hill, just south of Charlotte.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's right right near the North Carolina border.
Yeah, we're probably, I think it's like 8 miles south of the border.
My younger brother and his family live in Shelby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to go through there going to my mom's house.
Yeah, it's a nice area up in there from what I hear. I haven't been to see him in his new house yet.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead, man. We lost you.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear him. Can't hear you, Dirty.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear him at all either.
No,
nothing.
we can't hear you, Dirty. Yeah, it's a good look. Wait, what? It says mute, brother. Gotta love this shit show, man.
Can you hear me?
Seriously.
There, now we can hear you. Here we go.
Fucking Christ. Modern inconvenience.
Hey,
How long have you been pinstriping? Because that's
about 4 years.
kind of your bread and butter, huh?
Yeah.
The Faulkenberry Designs?
Yes,
Yeah?
sir.
Where'd you pick that up at?
I don't know. I kind of just grew towards it. Me and my dad built my first truck, and he painted it and everything. And when I was about 16, he had it pinstriped, and the guy came, he just pinstriped it. Put a single green line down the side of it, and it just looked clean. And he made good little chunk of change for 20 minutes worth of work. So I was like, shit, I need to get into that.
There you go.
So they used to have this it was like a forum before Facebook and everything called Pinhead Lounge.
Okay.
I think it's what it was. So I went on there and I started looking at all kinds of stuff, but I never really had any, I was super young. I mean, I was like 12, 13. I never had any money or, I didn't have a debit card. I couldn't go online and order some stuff, and there was nowhere really to get it. So I ended up not really doing anything with it for several years. And then I'd dropped out of college and came back home, and I got a job and everything, and I just needed a hobby. I needed something to do with the rest of my time. So I got some paint and a brush and started working at it, and then I just kept painting.
All right, I'm dying to know, man. What are you doing? You fuck one up. You're in the middle and you've done this beautiful piece, and then you had a head rush, a head rush, from.
Oh yeah, it happens. You wipe it off. That's the main thing, just learning how to fix your fuck up.
Well, that's fucking life, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the one nice thing about paint is you can just always hit it with reducer and start all over again.
Exactly. Which usually I tend to do I usually do one color at a time, and you're working your way through it. So I can usually just, if I mess one line up, I can just wipe that line off and just redo it.
And so now you're Faulkenberry Designs, right? People can find you at Faulkenberry Designs.
Yep.
Right on.
We'll
I
put
was going.
links and descriptions and shit.
Yeah, we'll do all that shit. I was
Okay.
going through your Instagram pictures, though. You do some nice work, man. You do a lot of Yeti cups too, I see.
Yeah, that's my big thing. I'm trying to get away from it, man. I mean, you can only charge so much for a cup, and I mean, they take a lot of work too.
Well, hell, just to get one without pinstripes on it, they're expensive as all fuck.
Well, yeah, I use Arctic. I buy them by a case, so I mean, I get them.
No, he doesn't get them by the case, folks. He pays just as much as everybody else, so he's not making a lot of money on those. So don't listen to him.
Hey, for the time invested, though, I mean, it comes out to less than minimum wage for sure.
Well, shit, I also fucking noticed you were doing gold leaf too.
Oh yeah, I do all that stuff. The only thing I don't really do is like realistic airbrushing. I don't do any of that stuff.
Is there like false airbrushing versus realistic airbrushing?
I use an airbrush for like highlights mainly when I say that.
Okay, Jerry, I'll leave alone. I'm sorry.
Airbrush.
No, I know. Yeah, you're talking about the realistic flames and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew what he was talking about. I was just being a dickhead.
I think the realistic flames have kind of died out after like, overhauling went off the air on TLC.
Well, it's been a while for the realistic. Michael Valley died not too long ago, and he was killer at it. He did a lot of panels and stuff.
So tell us about your biker lifestyle. It's like you watched the show, right? That's how you found us?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been working my way down. I ride around in my truck all day.
You're down all right if you found us and you're watching us. You worked your way down all right.
Yeah.
Well, I just came across it. I've been looking for more
basement.
stuff,
Yeah. Gutter level. That's us.
But, I don't ride as much as I wish I could because for my job, I mean, like my everyday job, I go to different body shops and I'll pinstripe like body car, like just panels after they've been wrecked, collision repair.
Yeah.
So there's like 40-ish different shops I go to around Charlotte on like a day-to-day basis. So I mean, I'm driving all day and I have so much stuff, I can't fit it all on my bike. It's the one thing I hate about my job. I can't ride my bike to work. But yeah, I mean, I ride as much as I can. I tend to ride by myself more because I don't have a whole lot of free time. So when I get a chance, I'm on it. But
and what are you on? What are you riding?
Sportster 1200.
It's the what is it? The 48?
Yeah, it's a 48.
They're cool fucking Sportsters. I don't they're fucking cool.
Yeah, I like it, man.
Hey man, I mean they sit up a little higher, but they're real nimble. They're light. They handle well. They got good acceleration.
And I mean, I'm a pretty skinny guy. I'm taller, and I still feel a little big for it. I definitely wish I would have gotten something a little bigger. But like I said, I'd never.
You should see the picture of him when he had a Suzuki. Dirty's like what, 6'9", 6'10"? Dirty?
Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Anywhere between 5'10" and 6'6", somewhere in that neighborhood.
Good Lord. 5'10" and 6'6", somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
All right.
I don't want to say my exact measurements on the air. That's how they get you.
That is how they get you.
That is fair.
No, I'm 6'3", and I used to ride a 750, 78, 750 GS 7. Yeah, whatever.
Suzuki.
Fucking Suzuki. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's I like sports. I like riding Sportsters. Like I can't ride them every day because
it's great for me because I don't get to do a whole lot of traveling on it. I'm hoping that I definitely want to do that, but I just get to take it around town and I'll go for a good 80-mile ride, but I'll get some longer ones in there, but I usually try and get at least one in a week.
Right on.
But the weekends I usually try to do both days. But Saturday somebody usually calls me and needs something, I gotta go paint something. Like I painted a street glide for a guy last week, and we did pretty much a full paint job on it in 2 days.
Nice.
Right on, man.
So so you just sort of self-taught yourself how to do this?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, Steve Kafka had some videos. They're pretty old now, but back when YouTube was first starting, Steve Kafka had a bunch of videos on there, and I'd watched all those. And then I got some books, and I kind of just started learning. And once you learn how to work the brush, the lines, it's just figuring out how to make it flow right, have, you know,
So
the look to it.
what do you think about the old Van Dutch work?
I mean, it's progressed a long way.
Oh yeah,
definitely
he's
gotta
like the
honor
granddaddy.
greats,
He was the man.
Kenneth
oh
Howard
yeah, he
hates you.
definitely was. But I mean, it's like everything else, you know, it's evolved. Yeah, there you go. Blind eyeball.
I remember back in the day, me and a buddy of mine, we tried to figure out how to pinstripe, and I shake way too fucking much to do it. Like, yeah, it's.
I mean,
it's
I get the
fucking-
shakes too. A lot of it's the brush. Once you learn how to pull that brush right with the right consistency, I mean, it's gold after that.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's all about loading the brush the proper way, getting the right brush, you know.
Oh no, he probably goes to Walmart, brother, and buys that, you know, that container of 100, you know, for $9.99, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
those brushes are expensive. You use, aren't they?
Yeah, they definitely.
And what is the material made of?
In a pinstriping brush,
Yeah.
it's usually some kind of wood and squirrel hair. Typically squirrel hair or some kind of synthetic to simulate that.
Does Squirrel know that, brother? We have to let him know. Hey, brother, we got a club brother named Squirrel.
Oh, okay, that's where they
Every
got all the
club
hair
has a dude named Squirrel.
Yeah, right.
Fucking A. Well, shit, man. I mean, so what's the goal, man? What's the 5-year plan? You want your own shop or?
Yeah, I want to have a shop. One day I want to have like a shop with like a restaurant bar in it. Would be dope. Like with like a two-way mirror or something like that, so you know people in there can see it and I can't see out.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't want to see them.
No, yeah, I mean that, you know, well, fuck, dude. I mean, you know, it's fucking cool to see like younger people getting into like pinstriping and other like traditional type stuff.
Yeah,
you know, like that's like
been that way.
Like you know, like I'm 43 and there's a lot of dudes that bust on these fucking dudes that are in the choppers, like that are in their 20s, and they call them hipsters and all that bullshit. And it's like, dude, I'm just glad to see that that's like a thing.
Yeah, it still continues on.
Right. I mean, I'd rather see that than a fucking OCC build.
Yeah,
you know. You know, I don't give a fuck if Paulie Jr. can fucking program a CNC machine. I really don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
His bikes all look the same anyway. It's the same style, basically.
And a lot of I guess it gets cheesy, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm just a hater because they've got a shit ton of money. But you know, I mean, at the same time, I could never ride something like that. You know, with like a 300 millimeter rear tire and raked out.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know. So, who's your favorite bike builder and why is it Jesse James?
Damn it. Actually,
who inspires you in the motorcycle customizing world?
Really, I will say, okay, I don't know if y'all have listened to it, the Fast Life Garage podcast.
I follow him on Instagram, but I haven't listened to the podcast.
Jace is a lot of the reason. He's probably I'll say he's probably a third of the reason I bought a motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
Because just the way he talked about it, I was like, I mean, he's passionate as fuck about it, so there must be something there. I'm trying to see what it is. Because I always followed him because of the paintwork, and I listened to the podcast because he talks about the painters.
Yeah.
So, and then it just kind of pushed me in that direction, and then you know, really the major reason I bought it is because my fiance in there was talking shit.
Oh yeah. Were they talking shit about?
We went to the bank one day. And I'm sitting there at the, you know, I was talking to Teller and they're doing all our stuff. And me and her sitting there talking. And I've been wanting, you know, I've been talking about it for a while, you know, like I eventually want to get one. And she said, this is what she said to me. She said, I don't know if you'll look right on a Harley. I said, we're at the fucking dealership right now. I bought a motorcycle that day.
There you go. You got to show them, man.
Yeah.
Don't let them walk all over you. What are we drinking here? What do we got here?
Scotch.
Oh.
Glen, nice. I don't know that this isn't what I usually get. Glen Morangi.
Glen Morangi, that's good stuff, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow.
That's good. Yeah, that's some highfalutin whiskey you got going on there, man.
Hey, man, you're fucking making good money. Shit.
That's a single malt. And he's gonna put Coca-Cola in on it.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Oh,
no.
Oh, Well, thanks for coming on.
Hold on, this is Pepsi.
Yeah, so much for that. Jeez, so much for
Zach
episode
ruined
53.
everything.
What the fuck, man?
Fucked it up for everybody.
Jesus.
Listen.
So now, Zach, you do your maintenance on your bike? Actually, you haven't had that long enough to do an oil change, for crying out loud.
I do know how to do an oil change, not on the bike. I haven't messed around with the bike too much, but I can change the oil in vehicles.
Well,
I just don't have the time to do it anymore.
Well, it's good because I can assure you, and my brother Dirty's going to raise his hand and agree. As soon as you start fucking with them, what happens, brother? Bad things happen as soon as you start changing shit out and.
Well, it's the might as well. If you're gonna do one thing, you might as well do the other thing.
Yeah.
And then you end up going down this fucking rabbit hole of it's never done, and you're always just throwing fucking money at it. And it's awesome, and I recommend it, but at the same time, it's a financial mistake.
Or you're buying some crazy one-off part from some dude, and it's supposed to fit perfect, and then it never fits.
Mm-hmm.
Or the parts are supposed to last forever, and they don't.
Yeah.
They never do.
Yeah.
Or they change the size of your oil cooler.
Motorcycles are fun. That's the moral of the story.
Well, no. There's a point to this. Highway bars, right? Remember, told you I bought highway bars.
Yeah.
Found them for my fucking victory.
Yeah.
So I get the goddamn bars in. Of course, I'm doing research on these motherfuckers, and finding out, victory. Okay, they had different designs. They're real hard to find. I get them. I go through the whole fitment thing. Sure, internet says they're going to fit. Go to JP Cycles, find a good set. Oh yeah, they're gonna fit. The computer says they're gonna fit. Pictures say they're gonna fit. The videotape I watched on YouTube said it's gonna fit. I get them in. Guess what?
They don't fit.
They don't fit. That's right. So I start to go into it. I look at it. I'm like, well, I bought the right thing. It's okay, but this says it's an 08, but it says it works on the 07. So I call up JP Cycle. So I'm talking to the salesman. He says, no, it fits. Our computer says so. I said, I know that because that's why I bought them, because your computer said so. But your computer's wrong, and I just wanted to let you know I'm returning them, and your computer's wrong. Well, that's hardly the case. And so then, of course, he talks to the guy from their maintenance department. So I'm sitting on hold for another fucking 45 minutes. Wait for him. He comes back on. He's like, well, you're going to have to talk to him. Why? Because those don't fit. Well, you said they fit. Your computer said they fit. So I get on with the maintenance guy, and we're going back and forth. And he's like, well, here's the deal. He said they don't make bars for the 07. They made them for the 06. They made them for the 08. But they don't make them for the 07. And why is that? Well, because, and I said, well, first of all, I said, how come your website doesn't say that? Well, because they say it fits the Kingpin. I said, well, I got a Kingpin. He said, no, you have a Kingpin Tour. There's a difference. I said, really? Other than the bags that go on the back, what's the difference? He said, the oil cooler. I said, why? He said, because they made the oil cooler twice the size of the Kingpin regular for the Kingpin Tour. Therefore, the bracket doesn't fit on yours for those highway bars. I'm like, really, one fucking year. I buy the fucking one-off, 1 year fucking motorcycle that I can't seem to fit bars to. So I had to return those, brother. I had to return the bars, but in my quest, I did find down tube extension pegs that will fit out. They're extended out, and they go on the down tube. So
nice. Well, that's all you really need anyways. You got to stretch out. See, Zach, this is what old people have to worry about. Like, we have to stretch out on motorcycles for long rides. And it's not just Tank, it's myself included. Like, I have to have some sort of highway bar to stretch my leg out, because if I go like more than 15 feet out of my driveway, I get a cramp because I'm old and I don't take care of myself. I'm not a young man. I'm not a fit man, Zach.
Well, in 1 month, I'm doing 1,300 miles, so a 1,300-mile trip. So
yeah, I mean, you got to have.
Where you going?
I'm going back up north to Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna meet him and some of the club brothers in Tennessee. So he's gonna meet me halfway.
Yep, that'll be nice.
It will be nice. So, you know, I have to say, and I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass, but like, I'm looking at your Instagram page, and I'm looking at all your work and shit, and it's like, you're pretty much a fucking professional. Like, it looks like I don't see how you can be any better.
Like, I stress the details.
Like, yeah, I mean, you know, it looks like if you lived in Southern California, you'd be a fucking
millionaire.
100,000.
Very expensive millionaire, but
100,000.
Yeah.
Let's not say millionaire, because you know.
Yeah, no, millionaire.
100,000-aire. That's right.
There we go.
This is by America, after all.
The money's in the collision. I'll tell you, the money's in the collision. The custom stuff's great. I love doing it, but the money's in the collision.
But it's not sexy.
No, it's not. It's not. That's why I don't post anything about it on my Instagram.
Like, dude, I make steel buildings for a living, you know, and everybody's like, "Oh, you're a welder? What do you do?" I make steel fucking buildings, man.
Yeah.
It's not sexy.
Yeah. But yeah, the custom stuff's great. I mean, that's what really keeps me on my toes. Which every now and then I'll get something crazy on one of the cars and I have to match it. But yeah, like I did a few really odd ones today and they were a little challenging, but it was fun.
Well, I mean, you know, it's, dude, I hate to sound like that old dude, but I mean, I would just, you know, man, fucking keep at it. Cause like,
oh yeah. You know, oh yeah.
Dude, whatever the fuck you're doing, it's fucking working. Cause it's fucking, it looks amazing.
I appreciate it.
I mean, there's a dude up here in Wisconsin and he does pinstriping too. And he's sort of in the same boat. You know, it's the custom work is few and far between, but the kid's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You know, like he can almost create anything. He does signs, he does pins. Well, I noticed you did
what's his name?
There.
Who are you talking about?
Who am I talking about?
Yeah.
A dude named Corey up here. He goes by Truck Monkey.
Okay, no, I don't know that one. I usually know, but I know
Corey.
I know a lot of them.
His last name, Corey Jeffrey.
No, I don't know that one.
Yeah, I mean he's a local guy, you know, and you know he'll go to like you know certain car shows and shit, like rockabilly, hot rod car shows, old school shit, you know, and he'll pinstripe all day, and he'll make, you know, decent chunk of money at it, you know. I mean, but at the same time, he can't make a living off of it, and it fucking sucks because the guy is just as good as anybody that you see on Discovery Channel or whatever. It's just in Wisconsin.
You just gotta find the way to make the bread and butter, really. Because like I was saying, the custom stuff it's sexy. It's custom stuff is sexy,
right?
And it's good for your portfolio, but the amount of time it takes for me to do one of those cups, I could have pinstriped fucking 50, 100 cars. I mean, an insane amount of cars and made way more money.
Yeah. Well, I know it. You know, I hear you, dude. I mean, it's like, fuck. Yeah, you look at like the old Chopper magazines or like the old photos that people post online from back in the day, and it's like everybody was into having, you know, custom work done. And I use the air quotes custom work because nowadays custom work is the special edition Harley Davidson made. Like they don't understand that there's a whole subculture of people like yourself that are doing one-off things for people that
you're breaking up.
Want one-off things. You know, they just believe.
Oh yeah.
Am I breaking up still?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're
It's all right. You ain't saying nothing anyway, so don't worry about it.
Custom today is what Harley Davidson puts out and says is custom. Like people don't understand that there's a whole fucking subculture of real fucking artists out there that are doing fucking amazing things with their own skill. Whether it be, you know,
I'm definitely not the only one. I mean, there's a lot of people. There's at least two my age that I can think of that are out there killing it.
Yeah.
Other ones.
Well, fuck yeah, man. It's, you know, dude, I'm just glad that shit's still around. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's at some point, you know, it's all going to be digitally made on a fucking computer, and it's going to be a sticker, and it's going to cost $3 on eBay or Amazon. You know,
but not if I can help it.
Hey man, take them on. Fuck it.
Yeah. Which I mean, I can't. If you want quick and easy, Amazon got you.
That's right.
It's gonna take some time. You send it to me. I've got a cup. The dude's been waiting for damn near a year on, and I feel terrible about it. I just haven't finished it.
Yeah, but cups don't pay the bills, man.
Oh, I mean they don't. It is what it is. But yeah, it's actually sitting over there right now. That's what I was back there looking at. It's almost done. I just got to do his logo, and I really don't want to do his fucking logo.
Hopefully he doesn't watch this show. Well, nobody does, so don't worry.
No, if he's listening, it's gonna get done. But it's gonna get done. It won't be long, but
it's not like we're live right now.
Yeah, he's got a real complicated logo, and I'd send it to the guy I usually like. If I get something real complicated and I want it to be exact, I'll get it printed out to where I can do a vinyl thing, and then I'll just outline everything around it. So it'll give me a start, and then I'll just do all the rest of it by hand. But yeah, he couldn't break it down below. There were so many like layers in the thing. It was real complicated. I don't fucking know the computer shit. So I don't know what he was talking about. But there was a whole bunch of layers in it, and he was pulling all kinds of shit. He couldn't get it though, and so I'm gonna have to freehand the whole thing, and I really don't. I just haven't. I need to get the motivation to do it really.
Oh, yeah, I hear you. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass to fucking do something that is gonna fucking frustrate you for the next 2 days.
Exactly. Just one of those things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those deals where it's like, people always expect, first class craftsmanship right the fuck away, and they don't understand why it costs so much. They don't understand why it takes so long. They just, we'll just whip it out real quick. What's the big deal, So
it's not that simple.
No.
Especially once you start throwing gold leaf and everything in there. Like if you throw gold leaf in, you're gonna have to add at least 2 more layers of clear.
Just working
in
with
some
that
way
stuff.
or another, typically.
Just working with that stuff's a pain in the ass.
Oh, that's the most frustrating thing.
It really. I've got some in my drawer. It's right here in my rod shop. I put it on rods before. Custom fishing rods is what I do.
Okay, yeah, I've heard about them. Do you have like an Instagram for that or something? I've been wanting to check them out.
No, I've been really. I figure the more I advertise, the more business I have, and I've got all
that's
do
fair.
right now. So
I know exactly how that is.
It's on my Facebook page. What's that, brother?
Everybody wants Tank's rod.
Well, I mean, it's Rods Bent Customs is what it's called.
Okay.
So there's a reason, little biker humor there, Rods Bent,
Yeah.
Anyway, I was going to call it Peroni's Customs, but well.
Right.
You know why, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Priapism, Peroni, the dick goes left or right. So anyway, yeah, like I said, gutter level here in the Biker's Lifestyle podcast, right?
Penises.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
We've never talked about something like that before.
Never.
Christ.
So you got any biker bars or stuff near your house you go to you frequent?
Not yet. I mean, honestly, I usually ride down to Harley, and our local Harley have like a taco truck.
You had it as tacos.
I'll go down there and get some tacos every couple weekends, but I just haven't found. Like I said, I don't really ride with anybody because I don't have a whole lot of free time. So when I get to ride, I'm just going. So yeah, I mean, I haven't had a lot of people show me shit like that. So
don't go into a biker bar; they're terrible in there. Oh my god, loose women, loose drinks.
I'm gonna just drink this straight, just for y'all.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If there was one thing this fucking podcast just accomplished, it was to teach you how to drink a proper scotch.
Oh, that shit is good.
I'm telling you, right?
There you go.
It gets you drunker faster. So,
yeah, we know how you are with scotch, there, brother. We've done a couple podcasts, Zach, where he has actually drank so much he doesn't remember the ends of them.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Hey.
Me and this dude, we did a podcast with this dude named Vito, right? Vito brings in this fucking bottle of fucking scotch, and it's like some like upper echelon fucking hooch, right? And we piled.
I may listen to this one. Is it?
Dude, it was one of the first. It was
number 12.
Okay, I might
I think
not
it
got
was.
that far.
Yeah, it's something.
I'm working my way backwards.
Yeah,
number
I
12.
got so drunk I forgot what the fuck I was talking about mid-sentence. Like we killed that fucking half a bottle, or we killed the whole bottle in like a fucking hour. You know?
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, then we're smoking like $25 cigars that he brought.
Yeah. He's one of these fancy fucking bikers. He's got all the high end shit.
Oh,
yeah.
But well, I mean, alcohol's fun.
Yeah.
You know, custom paint work's fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
So you've been working back through the podcast, you said. So
Yeah.
what do you think of Megan?
Megan was cool. She was cool. I mean, I like listening to all of them, honestly. There hasn't been one. The house party ones. The third house party one, I was like, nah, I'm done with the house party one. It sounds like it's going downhill.
Oh yeah, it turned into a shit show real goddamn.
Those I did actually go my way back up. Like I worked 1 to 5 on that one. And then 3, I was like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah, that's kind of the way we were doing it.
I don't fucking remember fucking half of the house party ones.
Well, I mean, we didn't bank on like 40 members of a motorcycle club coming in after they just patched a member in.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
You know, so fucking, and Swanee was 3 sheets to the wind. Told me he loved me. Gave me a kiss in the cheek during the middle of it. Like, that's when you're drunk, when you're kissing me on the cheek.
Hey.
Happens more than you think.
That's actually true.
Yeah. Well, what else you got for us, Zach? What do you want to talk about?
Oh, shit. I don't know.
You got any strong political views you want to get out there?
Honestly, my political views, I stay out of the political shit.
And that's all we need to know.
Fucking
everything.
I'm so sick and tired of like society.
Yeah.
You know, the world,
Yeah.
you know? It's like,
It's fucking ridiculous.
it is so fucking stupid.
Like I see dumber and dumber shit every day, and I'm just like,
Yeah, never before in my life did I think we actually have permission to have 4th of July. Or, hey,
Yeah.
are we allowed to have Christmas this year? Fuck you. No. I'll tell you if we're going to have it or not, all right? Well, I ain't getting vaccinated. I know that.
That's for damn sure.
I'm a COVID survivor, so I don't have to get vaccinated.
That's right. You did have COVID. You had the cold.
I had the coof, and I survived it. And so I'm a superhero at this point.
Nice.
Yeah,
Glad
I
to
can
hear.
walk around, lick doorknobs all I fucking want. It's
You had a hell of a run there, dude. You had a motorcycle accident. You know, you had surgery, you had a collarbone thing, you had COVID. You know, and all that bullshit.
I am practically indestructible.
Yeah, lost a friend last year. I had to go to his funeral. I mean, you know, 2020 sucked. You know.
That's true. I can't wait to
It
see.
was a long one.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
I'm kind of played, man.
yeah. I mean, you know, I got no more questions. You know,
I got you.
I
mean, I'm good.
mean, you're good. I'm good. We're all good. But no, just to fucking loop it all back around. I mean, fucking hey, dude, your shit's fucking amazing.
I appreciate it.
Fucking follow you on Instagram, man. I can't see why you aren't gonna go places in life, dude. Your shit's fucking killer.
Got a good attitude.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you got your fucking head on your fucking shoulders. I mean, I know the fucking custom work doesn't pay the bills yet, but you know, hopefully, you know, it will someday because that's where the passion is, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, and you know, this podcast, it's always been about people, like a real biker's lifestyle. So,
right.
Yeah.
You know, like today we heard about yours, man.
Oh, I appreciate it.
And it's not even like you don't have to put on fucking 3,000 fucking miles a week and fucking, you know, have long hair and, well, you have long hair, but
I do have
long beard and fucking, you know, I bang 7 chicks a fucking night and yada yada. And, you know, fuck all that bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you got a fucking scoot. You're fucking doing fucking custom fucking pinstriping and paint work and gold leaf work and shit that fucking maybe, you know, a fraction of a % of people can do in the fucking planet Earth. You know, that's fucking killer, you know.
I appreciate it.
So, no, man, fucking, we appreciate you hitting us up. We appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It was nice talking. You know, we had a good time.
So if somebody fucking wanted to have custom work, how's the best way to get a hold of you?
Just shoot me a message on Instagram.
Get him on the Instagram.
Yeah, that's about it. I honestly think my phone number's on Instagram too, but You might not get an answer. Leave a voicemail if you call it.
All right. Well, we're gonna put it in the fucking thing. You know, maybe somebody will send you like a fender or a tank or something and tell you to go nuts. Do you rather have like? Would you rather somebody let you do whatever the fuck you wanted, or direction?
Absolutely, I would much rather. I mean, I kind of want to get a feel for like it color wise, like colors and stuff. If you're hitting me up, you want something like what I do. I can do little cartoons, I can do all that shit. But if you're hitting me up for pinstripes, let me do what I'm gonna do. Just give me the colors.
You know, it's like tattoo artists, man. If you let a tattoo artist fucking do what he wants to fucking do, it 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the best fucking work you're going to receive because you know more
absolutely
than most people. You know.
Yep.
So.
Any parting words of wisdom? We always like to ask our guests.
What's 25-year-old Zach got for us?
Don't half-ass it.
That's true.
That's my dad always told me that. And I mean, I still think about it all the time. You know, don't half-ass anything you do.
Go big or go home, man. Right on.
Yep. If you're gonna do it right.
If you're gonna do it right. Right. Yeah. Right. Go. Well, Zach, it's been a pleasure having you on here tonight, man. And thank you very much. We'll get all that information out there so they go to your Instagram page, check out your work. Hopefully, you get some business from this. Right. And just remember that the most dangerous part in your motorcycle is the nut that connects the seat to the handlebars. Peace out.
Yes, sir.